And I am live. Yay. Okay. So, hello, everybody. You are on the channel One Mic to Live. However, you got here, whether it be on purpose or just happen to wander across the button, what's going on with this, and press enter. Actually, what you press to get to this. But, anyhow, thank you for stopping by. Be it currently while we're live or after the fact over the next period of days or whenever, because I always post these afterwards just like any other video, so it's available to be viewed by anybody anytime hereafter. This evening's topic is challenge accepted. Are you up for it? Hello, baby. There's all these different challenges. Now, I will admit, not all the challengers are silly, and not all of them are senseless. Some that are even dangerous. People taking challenges that things that will end up harming them unaware to them. But I'm thinking the person who presented the challenge is aware of that. So shame on that person in those cases. But some of the challenges are well-meaning, as is this one. This one, there's really no system of checks and balances. There's nowhere to check in afterwards. It's, hey, I did it, I did it, I did it. I suppose if you wanted to, you can always come back to the comment section of this video and say, hey, I made it. I did the challenge. The Pick 5 challenge. So if you've read the description, then you know that this involves an act of kindness, and hence the name, the Pick 5 Challenge. Apparently 5 acts of kindness, but in fact, no, more than that. And I will explain. I've been doing these lately without letting anybody know that I'm about to go live, so therefore I've noticed the views don't really start taking off as far as how many people have seen these until after I've already posted them, after I've basically said goodnight. So tonight will be no exception. The Pick 5 challenge goes like this. You have to pick 5 channels that you subscribe to. And on each of those 5 channels, you have to pick at least one video. It can either be the video that creator has posted that day, or it can be a video that they've posted previously, anywhere from anything from an hour ago to a week or a year ago. Doesn't matter. They will get notified either way. What you have to do is watch that video in its entirety. Well, wait a second, Mike. If you're saying I'm to do this for 5 different channels, then that means technically I'm watching 5 videos in their entirety, which would mean anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes apiece. Absolutely. 15 times 5, that's an hour and a quarter. It's not taking a lot of your time. So one of the critters in here, apparently someone, sounds like one of the cats has a fur ball. Okay, we'll deal with that momentarily. Anyhow, you go to each of the 5 channels that you have chosen, that you have picked. Pick 5. And in each of those channels, pick at least one video. Now, if you're really feeling heroic, pick 5. There'd be 25 videos in total. But that's asking a lot. Not everybody has that kind of free time. I understand that. One video minimum for each of those 5 channels. And there is no particular, like, if you don't feel like doing 5 channels, maybe just do one channel and do 5 videos from one. No. It's a minimum of one video for each of the 5 channels that you choose. So there's no way around it. The minimum will be a total of 5 videos that you will watch in their entirety. Afterwards, Whether you liked the video or disliked the video, you have to give them one or the other. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Part of the challenge. You have to do this. If you don't do it, you have, in all essences, not completed the challenge. It's not that there's going to be any points for it if you do or don't. This is about kindness. Remember that. Well, if it's about kindness, Mike, then why would you suggest that if necessary I give a thumbs down? The way the YouTube algorithm works is it works on the basis of contact. It doesn't necessarily matter if it's positive feedback or not. Any feedback is still considered positive. Because by telling a video creator that, hey, I really didn't like this, that tells them, okay, well, then I need to go back and look at this and see what it is someone might not like. And if you really want to do them a favor, if it's one that you don't like, go down to the comment section and tell them why. The idea behind this is twofold. One is it's going to help to promote people's channels a little more because of the way the new algorithm works. If you don't comment on people's videos and you don't every now and then like the video and you don't watch a video through to its entirety, eventually the algorithm starts thinking that you're not interested in that person's content. And before long, it will stop suggesting that person's videos or even that person's channel in the recommended list because of that inactivity. So to prevent that inactivity, what that channel needs is those of us who, how shall I say, have befriended some of these people, these video creators, to actually watch their video all the way through. And that increases their watch time, their viewing time, and the algorithm, the analytics keeps up with all this. To actually take the time to hit the like button, it amazes me. I have a video that's got over 1,000 views and only 25 people took the time to hit the like button. Now, I think there's actually one or two that hit the thumbs down button. But the thing of it is there's of 1,000 people, only 27 felt it was worth the time to actually hit one of those buttons, which takes no time at all. You're already there anyway. The screen is open. And even fewer people commented. I will admit the comments that I did get on that video were quite thoughtful, and I appreciate that. But, and I'm not doing this to promote my channel. If in the process of doing this, nobody who sees this video says, well, you know what, I like this guy too. I'm going to go ahead and watch one of his videos and watch it all the way through and hit the like button and comment. By all means, if you feel like it, do so. But this is you choose. It's not my place to choose for you. You choose the 5 channels of all the different channels you subscribe to. You choose the 5 channels that you like most. And on each of those channels, watch at least one video through to its entirety, which means from beginning to end. Hit the like or unlike button. Either case is still interaction. It still shows the computer, the YouTube computer for algorithm. It shows that there are people who are making an effort to communicate their opinion with that channel creator. So hit the like button or the dislike button, whichever applies, and go into the comment section and leave a thoughtful comment. Not something like, this made me laugh, or this stinks. You know, some brief little sentence that really basically says, I've got so much going on in my life right now, I don't have time, or am not willing to take the time, I'm not willing to make the time to give you a thoughtful opinion on the video I just watched. So 3 sentences, 5 sentences, 1 really long sentence, grammatically correct. However, leave a thoughtful comment to the video creator, telling them why you do or don't like the video, why you did or did not agree with their opinion in that video. Whatever it is that you're watching, convey to them that they're doing a good job, or that you might feel they could be doing a better job. Because that is, in fact, as video creators, what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be trying to improve. Because if you keep putting the same stuff over and over and over without any type of improvement at all, eventually people will be saying, yeah, same old, and they'll just keep on scrolling. So by all means, pick 5. And of each of those 5, pick at least one video. And on that video, watch it from beginning to end, whether it's a 5-minute video or a 50-minute video. I just watched one that was 1 hour and 41 minutes, all the way through. When you're done, hit the like button or the not so like button, whichever applies, and go down and take the time, again, 5 minutes, to really take and put your thoughts down into a couple sentences. You can surely do that in 5 minutes or less. And do that for 5 of the video creators who are your favorites. Being your favorites, all the more, this should not be a difficult task at all. In doing so, forward this to people. Maybe others will do the same, and sooner or later, you'll end up on their list of pick 5 also. And if we can keep doing this, say, so how long does this challenge last? Well, technically, 5 days. For 5 days in a row, or say, well, I'll wait till the work week starts and I'll do this when I'm on the train or the bus commuting to and from work, or I'll do this when I get home every evening, or I'll do it every morning when I'm having my breakfast while I'm getting ready to go to work. Whatever, somewhere in your day, make the time to do this. We're only talking about, in total, if you're going to do this every day for 5 channels, an hour or so out of your day, hour 15 minutes maybe, the most. And help people. That's what this is about. This is about those channels that are your favorites. You helping them to boost their ratings. You helping them to become recognized more to the YouTube computer, to the algorithm specifically. And as more and more people start doing this, surely at least one of those same channels that are your favorite, that you might be their favorite also. And sooner or later, we will all be helping each other to grow. So, if you were in the South, all I would have to say is, I double dog dare you. And people are like, oh, no, he didn't. I'll show him. There's a bunch of stupidity that has ever gotten done behind the words, I double dog dare you. This is about doing a kindness for those channels that are your favorites. And therefore, in my opinion, it's not a chore at all, much less a challenge. I should be glad to do such a thing. So I've done it and going to do it again. And in fact, knowing my stubborn Irish ways, I'll probably continue well after the 5 days is over. But are you up for it? Are you willing to not necessarily take the time, but are you willing to make the time? Are you willing to set an hour to an hour and a half of your day aside to help the 5 channels that you like most, to help them grow, to help them prosper? Or are you just going to leave that up to maybe someone else to do it? You just don't have time. If you don't have time, if you're not willing to make the time, then maybe those channels don't mean as much to you as you think. Something to think about. So with that, I will leave y'all to it. By all means, the comment section below. If you want, you can come back and comment on the 5 channels that you have chosen to assist. And those channels, if they have anything that I find interesting, I'll even help you. I'll do it too. So by all means, hit the comment section below. Let me know what the channels are. If you think this is something that's worth doing, go ahead and hit that like button. If not because you like this particular video, but because you would like the idea of doing the challenge, then that'd be your way of ringing in. And of course, if you don't like this at all, now it's a bunch of hocus pocus, a bunch of nonsense, well then hit the not so like button. That counts as interaction too. But like I said, I'm not doing this to help my channel grow. I believe in all good things in due time will happen. My channel will grow ever so slowly, but it will grow. But this is for the 5 channels that you like most. By all means, label them down below, and I'll help you with it too. So how much are they worth to you? Are they worth an hour out of your day? Or, well, I really like them. You know, one of the channels I like a lot, or a lot of these van life channels. Now, there are some of the van life channels I flat have nothing to do with, because there's some people that are arrogant, and I don't do arrogant real well. To me, those kind of people just irritate me to no end. So, but yeah, there are some channels that I really do enjoy, and I like to see, even though they are growing at a lot faster pace than I am, I like knowing that I'm a part of that growth. So if it's worth it to you, then it should be worth investing a little bit of your time to help a channel that you like grow and prosper, and to be able to stand above whatever the algorithm has planned. The algorithm, right when everyone thinks I see all these videos on here, it's no, but the computerized brain inside the algorithm is about as predictable as the weather. So every time you see all these videos, the 2019 algorithm, YouTube algorithm explained, tricks and hacks, how to beat the algorithm. Hocus pocus. You're not going to be able to do it. You cannot fool this computer into thinking that you're actually somehow one of the channels that actually did all the work. All these people who have grown, I've seen channels with millions of subscribers. I've seen channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I've seen videos with 1 million views. And the only way you're going to get there is by actually putting in the time and doing the work. There's no shortcut that's going to make that happen. Doesn't matter, oh yeah, I got my buddy of mine, we got this deal going on, and there's a thing you can do, and you can buy subscribers. And now, one day you'll have 100, and the next day you'll have 100,000. Boulder Dash. Unfortunately, this isn't Facebook. This isn't Tumblr. This isn't Twitter. You know, all these different types of platforms that your success on that platform is determined by how many followers you have. That's not how it works here. The amount of followers you have is important, but that's not how it works here. Because even more important than how many followers you have is how many views are your videos getting. That's really top end of all of it. How many views are each of your videos getting? Doesn't matter if you have 1 million subscribers, but you only have 100 people viewing your videos. The subscriber count is not where it's at. So all the tricks and hacks and the different ways of cheating the system, in the end, aren't helping you at all. If you find somebody who's willing to sell you whatever it takes to make that subscription count higher, the only person who's going to benefit from that is the guy who's taking your money. Daddy always said, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And there's no duplicate for hard work. You have to take the time, learn how to make better videos, learn which things need to be in those videos and which things need to be edited out, and thus have better videos. Over time, as you can afford to get better recording equipment, better lighting equipment, better background, better audio. There's a lot involved in this, and each of those different, how should we say, different branches of a tree. Each branch does its own part of helping to shade the yard. No one branch does it all alone. It's the same thing. You have to have all these different pieces of the puzzle in place to see the big picture. And there's no shortcuts. If you want it now, you're on the wrong platform. Go back to Facebook. To do it here, there can be some time involved. And that's what this is about. Taking the time. Setting time aside out of your day. Thus making time for the 5 channels that you like most. And help them to grow. Let them know. Go down to the comments and let them know that what you're doing and why. And sooner or later, when they get around to making time for their top 5, maybe you might be on that list. So I challenge you. Pick 5. Do it for fun. Do it to help some people that you really like their content. Do it just because it's the right thing to do. But 5 days, 5 channels, 1 video each. And no, going to the same channel over and over and over again, viewing the same video, that doesn't count. That's cheating. Nobody will know you're cheating but you. But the point is, it's like back in the days of high school where there might be some kind of a election for prom queen or something, and you want a certain person to win. So you went and got how many couple hundred ballots and filled every one of them out and kept on, just so that there'd be that many more votes on that one side. That's how people did for Hillary Clinton. Are you one of those? Surely not. Say you're not. If you're not, please unsubscribe from my channel, because I don't associate with people like that. So, 5 channels, 5 different videos. Watch them all the way through. Hit the like button or the not like button, and go down to the comments and 2-3 sentences or so. Leave them a meaningful comment. And all of this will help those channels to grow. And sooner or later, your channel too. What goes around comes around. Don't forget that. So with that, I'm going to leave y'all with a kind word of good night. And I will see you when we see you. Be good to each other. Wherever you're trying to get out there, don't walk all over other people to get there. Take the long way around if you have to. Sometimes some of the best scenery you'll ever see is by changing your destination and route. Take care. See you when we see you.